Welcome to another episode of Tax Sales Starters, where we bring you the latest tips and insights on tax liens and tax deed investing. My name is Carlton Hoskins, and this week I have a doozy for you because I know a lot of people are investing in states and counties outside of where they live, and that's typical. If you're trying to expand your portfolio, that is the way to do it. The question is, how do you view properties to ensure that they actually exist if they're out of state? Good question. We'll answer that in just a moment. All right, welcome back. Let's get right to this question. So you live in one state, you're investing in another state. How do you check to make sure that the property is still there, that it didn't get demolished, that it didn't get burnt down? You don't know. What do? How do you check this out? Well, I have that answer for you. I'm going to bring in Brian Sidesticker from Taxo Resources. Brian, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate you always being here. Help us out on this question. How do you verify and ensure that the property that you're trying to invest in is still there and that it exists when it's out of your state?
Well, the one thing I will recommend not doing is relying on Google Street View. If you've ever noticed, Google Street View is typically out of date, months or years, and there's definitely the problems that occur rarely in traditional real estate seem to be common in tax deeds. And what I'm referring to is those last second demolitions that happen a few days before the auction, or the house burning down, a few days before the auction. Those things are happen on a regular. Regular is probably extreme. They do happen more often with tax deeds than they happen with traditional real estate transactions. And so you definitely need to have somebody lay eyes on that property if you're planning on buying it. This is assuming if it's improved, right? And this is one of the advantages of vacant land is typically vacant land doesn't change a whole lot, a few days before the auction. So if Google Street View said a year ago, it's a vacant lot and it's got a bunch of trees, chances are it's still a vacant lot, has a bunch of trees. But that's not the case with improved properties or houses. And so with improved property, houses, multifamily, anything that's got a structure on it, you need to have somebody lay eyes on it, whether that's you flying out there. If you are investing enough money, that's probably always recommended. Or if you have a relationship with a local realtor, with the understanding maybe they are going to be able to list it for you or help you in the process anyway. Typically, they might be willing to drive by the property for free or a small fee. If you don't have any of that, there are services out there. You can actually order them, through Taxo Resources and our platforms. You can have somebody go by the property and do an inspection. And the way that works is you order it. I think they're $50 or so. You order that today. Somebody will go by the property in the next couple of days. You'll get a report back in 3 to 4 days that says, here's exactly what that property looks like. The condition of the property, a few pictures of the property. And so it's not as good as you going by the property and looking around yourself, but it is levels of magnitude better than relying on a Google Street View to make those investment decisions.
Great stuff, Brian. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Okay, you all heard it. That's the way to do it. And if you have any more questions or comments about it, please leave them below so that we can help you out and we'll get you some more answers. Check out taxofinders.com. Here, listen, you can pull up your list there. You could do the research on properties there. You could do so much with that. You could pull the laws. There's so much you can do on taxofinders.com. Go check it out. And as always, hit the subscribe button and a notification bell so you can keep up with the latest tips and insights that we bring you every week. Until next time, happy investing.